Honey bunches. Bitch, when I tell you that was probably the most demonic stroll through hell I've ever experienced. Oh girl, no. I couldn't play with that shit, honey. I have my rosaries, I have my beads ready, honey, because I'm not playing with that demonic shit. But I want more, bitch. I want more. Hey guys, it's me, Zaby. And the time has come to recap, analyze, review the latest, the greatest of American Horror Story, Apocalypse. Titled Return to Murder House, darling. Oh my god. Get my nipple clamps, bitch, because I'm hard. Woo! So honey, by the title of this episode, we already knew that we were going to the birthplace, the origins of who? The Diablo, Lucifer, honey. Old Scratch, honey. Yes, ma'am. Michael the Langdon, honey. The maybe new Supreme? I don't know, but Cordelia, you better step your pussy up. And bitch, when I tell you these dead folks spilled the tea, oh my god. Honey, I felt like I was watching the True Hollywood Story of Michael Langdon, honey, because this was an expose, bitch. The devil is a lie, honey. When I tell you these two bitches gave me all the life I needed, honey, Madison and Behold had to pretend to be a couple.
I just can't wait to start making babies in our new home.
Well, comedy, bitch. Because they had to convince the realtor that they actually wanted to live in the house and not just be one of these people that just wants to see it up close and go inside. Because apparently there are people who actually want to go up and feel the fantasy, feel the full effect of the murder house. But I'm like, girl, I wish a bitch would. Can you imagine like a friend of mine be like, girl, you want to do something crazy? There's this house up the block that 36 people were killed in, honey. Mysteriously murdered. How about me and you go and see?
No. Go eat the nail polish off of your nails.
Bitch, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm not messing with dead folks. I'm not messing with demons. People who don't want to fuck with me, I don't fuck with them. But I digress. Let's move on. So bitch, they get to the house and right off the these ghosts are like, who the fuck is you? We don't want you up in this gig, honey. Too many people have died. It's getting overpopulated, overcrowded. Get out. Get out. And bitch, once these ghosts let themselves be known, honey.
Get the fuck off of me!
Bitch, I would have been in LAX airport 2 hours ago, bitch. Don't fuck with me. I don't. Wrong queen, mama. Wrong queen. But then we see Billie Jean, honey. No, not Billie Jean King. No, not the tennis player. Billie Jean, honey. She's just roaming around, honey, like she's the groundskeeper and shit. Like, bitch, don't you have a house? Go home. What you doing here? Like, what the fuck are you doing in this hellhole?
Literally.
But then, honey, she points out some dots that I have been trying to connect, honey. Tic-tac-toe. Up in this bitch, honey. She points out at Madison and she's like,
I've known a few Montgomerys in my time, but it's not every day that I see a witch.
ah, Madison the Montgomery, honey. Now, we didn't get the family reunion that I was hoping we would get, but the season is not over yet, bitch. We might be going back because as we found out, there's footage of Miss Jessica Lange up in the season finale, so we might be going back to the murder house, bitch. And we know, honey, that somebody's gonna get hit by a car. There's some tea online, honey, that I needed to sip on, honey, because it was too that tea was juicy, honey. Let's get back to the episode and then we can talk about that later. We'll talk. But honey, the moment all our rotting little hearts have been waiting for, bitch. oh yes, give it to me harder, Jessica. She fucked me so good this episode, bitch. Oh my goodness, no lube needed, honey, because Miss Jessica Lange has entered the building, honey. And what an entrance, honey. Oh my god, honey, this bitch walked in like she killed her sugar daddy after he put her in the will, honey. Woo! She was like,
I'm Constance Langdon, and this is my fucking house.
I own this place, honey. What do you own? Nothing. But honey, she was not having it at first, honey. She was like, what are you fools doing in this place, honey? Get the fuck out of here before I have to throw you out, bitch. And honey, Moira is still cleaning up messes, honey. And even after death, these bitches are still going at it. Like, girl, let it go. Let it go, bitch. They cannot get along. It's like Nene and Kim. It's like they can never get along.
Close your legs to married men.
Excuse
You heard
me?
it?
But honey, that scene with the both of them, oh my god, it was literally straight out of Mommy Dearest, and I was so here for it, bitch. Oh my god. Oh, such a good scene. But honey, I guess it only took 2 witches to end the eternal feud between these 2 bitches, because honey, Moira is finally given her resting spot, honey. She can leave the house. She doesn't have to be cleaning up, because I can't be cleaning, honey. All that cleaning, bitch, oh my god. I don't have time for that, bitch. Ain't nobody got time to be cleaning like that. And I'm not getting paid? No, ma'am. But it was so heartwarming. This whole episode was so heartwarming. It was like you wanted to cry and you wanted to crawl under your bed all at the same time. It was so sweet. It was so sweet and scary at the same time. But it was like the end of Hocus Pocus. It was like so sweet. It was Moira and her mother walking out into the distance. It was so nice. It was like, oh, isn't that sweet? Yes. Yes. Touches your heart, really. Now, honey, when Constance finally began to spill the bitch, I wish I had a camera to catch my reaction, honey, because when she was talking about what Michael was doing up in these streets, honey, I was like, all that shit she had to put up with, bitch. Like, no ma'am, we're not gonna have this up in here, honey. Right from the first kill, I would have been like, nah, get your shit, we're gonna, no ma'am, we're going to the church house. No ma'am, we're not gonna, get your demonic ass and get the out of my house. Not today, Satan, not today. Bitch, I don't care how much the devil pays me in child support. There's no way in I'm raising his spawn, honey. No, ma'am. She was talking about how he was killing animals, priests, Avon ladies. Ain't nobody was safe in these streets, honey.
Had your kids, had your wife.
Ain't nobody was safe, so get the fuck out of the house. I was gagged. That's how gagged I was, bitch. And honey, she would just do the dirty work for him because she would bury the bodies, and then to clean up all the shit, she would just plant roses on top of the dead bodies. Like, girl, by the time that bitch was a teenager, the house looked like an ad for 1-800-Flowers. It was like, what the f? And honey, one morning, Constance goes to bed and check up on her baby boy, and bitch, this is a grown man up in here, honey. One day to the other, it was like 10 years later. I was like, what the f kind of milk is he drinking? Not almond milk, bitch. Not almond milk. That's something else. That's the devil's milk, honey. Vitamin D, honey. But honey, I would have at least called the Book of World Records, honey, and get some coins out of this bullshit. Something, I'm just saying, bitch. But after all that, after the priests, the rabbits, the dogs, the Avon ladies, all these bitches, that's when Constance decides to be like, nope, I'm done, bitch. I'm getting the f out of here, honey. I thought she was gonna book a trip to Miami, honey, and go up, live up with the Golden Girls, and live a new life. But no, I'm like, where is she going? What is she doing? She decides to kill herself in the hellhole so she can raise her kids again? Like, her train of thought was very different from mine, but it's her storyline, so I'm just gonna go along with it because my ass would have been on a trip, honey, to Miami, honey. Miami Beach. But honey, a moment that got to me was when Michael, not only did Michael kill the lesbian couple, honey, he disintegrated their souls, honey, like they never existed. These bitches never existed. Oh my god. What the f? Gagged. But I mean, it can cut down on overpopulation, so... But I was like, oh my god. Becky, these witches don't know what the f they got themselves into, honey, because it's about to go down, honey, like Monica Lewinsky. But honey, the devil's followers showed up, honey, like the Avon lady, honey. They be knocking. Hello, Michael, old dark king, where art thou? These bitches. Oh, and honey, Peppa,
Bo Peppa, banana, fana, fo feppa, fee, fi, mo, meppa, Peppa.
No, not salt and pepper. Peppa! She just warms my heart. It's like, oh my god. But don't act like it passed me, bitch. That blood moon reference.
The sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the whole moon became as blood.
I got you, Roanoke. I caught that bitch. Don't play with me. But anyways, bitch, they were ready to praise thee, honey. They were like,
The omens are complete. You're the chosen one.
they were willing to give it all up for this man. I'm just like confused as f. Now, if we learn anything from this episode, let it be one thing. Don't get into strangers' cars, bitch. Especially if they have an upside down cross hanging from the dashboard. Bitch! What the f is wrong with you? I don't care if it's hailing outside, bitch. Ain't no way in f I'm getting into your car. No ma'am. Not happening, so don't get in these cookies. Don't get into those cookies, bitch. Cause bitch, that's how you end up looking like catfish nuggets, bitch. So poor Sally or Jessie, I don't know what the f her name was. She got sacrificed, okay? Sacrificed, honey. But honey, they decide to have a potluck, honey, with Sally or Jessie, I don't know her name. They decide to eat that bitch up, honey. They're like, love that chicken from Popeyes. What the f? But this was straight out of season 1, honey. Remember when Vivian was fed the brain? Honey, I guess he loved eating people even in the fetus, honey, because he was living for that heart, honey. I mean, he was like, oh my god, so juicy, bitch, so juicy. Honey, he ate that shit like it was some Popeye's biscuits, honey. He was living for that shit. And bitch, once he ate that first bite, the devil lets himself be seen, honey. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. praise thee, honey. This was the gag. I'm gagged right now. I was like, what the f is going on up in here, honey? This was straight out of Rosemary's Baby. This was straight out of The Omen.
It's all for you.
This was straight out of The Exorcist. Oh my god. I needed to praise thee twice, honey. Thrice. Because this was too much demonic shit for me, honey. I was gagged. Honey, once Madison and Behold realized that they don't all the way up with their coven, honey. They didn't let the wrong bitch in, honey. They're like, we gotta get back to New Orleans, honey, because we have to let these witch bitches know all the tea, honey, before Michael disintegrates not only our wigs, but our souls, bitch. So we got to get the f out of here. But honey, Madison then decides to be Oprah for a minute, and she's like mending relationships, honey. I'm telling you, this is just a heartwarming episode. I was like shocked by the end. I was like, oh, you're warm inside. And not the sexy kind, just the nice kind. But I was a little confused because I was like, why is Madison being so nice all of a sudden? I was like, I don't, this doesn't feel right to me. Because here's the thing, I like Madison like I like my coffee, honey. Cold and incapable of human affection. That's how I like it. So I'm like, I'm not sure about this, honey. I want you to be evil, cold, honey, cold-blooded. So many relationships were like mended or fixed or just like, you know, on the works, you know, because it was like Moira and Constance, done. Violet and Tate together. Ben and Vivian working it out. Like they were mending relationships left and right. Like girl, call them Jim and Tammy Faye Baker, honey, because they're here to testify up in these streets, honey. I was living for that, honey. It's nice. It was nice to see them mend relationships. I mean, the end of the world is coming, so might as well fix it now before you're all disintegrated to the ground. But now my favorite part is always the clips for next week, because that means I have to hold on to something, bitch. Oh my god. Bitch, let's get into it. Now, honey, next week, Papa's coming, honey.
Because Papa John...
No. Not Papa John. Papa Legba, bitch. So get into these cookies. Oh. And so we see that there's gonna be a connection between the voodoo worlds and the witchcraft world again, honey. So voodoo and coven meet again, perhaps? To beat the devil? We'll see, honey. We'll see. But we get to see finally that Dina. We finally get that Dina has a connection with the voodoo world. So is she somehow related to the voodoo priestess herself, Marie Laveau, honey? I don't know, bitch. But call me Agatha Christie, bitch, because I'm here to solve the mystery. I don't know. There's obviously a connection between Dina and the voodoo world, so I don't know if she related to Marie Laveau, or is she just her own entity itself? I don't know. But we'll have to wait and see, bitch. But honey, in the clip, we also see that the warlocks have snapped officially, bitch. And they decide to poison the coven, and oh, bitch, it's about to go down, honey. But I'm sure Ariel's conniving ass is probably like, let's kill all these bitches. Because they probably, when they get back to New Orleans and they see all the tea, they're like, ah, you're not a witch, bitch. Sorry about it. Sorry, you can't be the supreme, darlings. You can't. And probably Ariel, in any way to get back at them, they're like, let's poison these bitches. And I guess once they see that all the fucking coven is gone, they're like, Papa, we need your help, bitch, because we're almost disintegrated to the ground. We need somebody, because these warlocks are killing us left and right, bitch. So we need somebody to wake us up. Because honey, this is a critical emergency, bitch. Critical. The coven is empty, honey. This coven is emptier than a Katy Perry concert. So we need help today. So like, I wonder if that's what happens. I wonder if once Maddie and Behold get back to the coven, they're like, oh, bitch, she's not a witch. So sorry, bye. And then Ariel was like, let's murder these bitches to show them who the real witch is. And then it's like an all-out war, and then it's like the scorpions in the beginning of the promo. Remember that? Connection. But I mean, whatever happens, I'm just glad Joan Collins is back, honey. Legends only, honey. All legs, no dairy.
Let's have some burnt champagne.
I mean, I just needed my queen. I was like, oh my god, it's been a couple of episodes and no Joan Collins? What the fuck am I gonna do with my life? But anyways, guys, I gotta get back to the strip club, honey, to start my night shift, honey, because it's time. So, bitch, I want to know what your theories are. You know I'm Nancy Drew, bitch. I need to know. I need to catch the tea, bitch. Oh. But anyways, guys, let me know what you thought about this episode. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What did you think? I thought this episode was great because it had a mixture of heartfelt emotions, but also demonic, satanic orgies.
Hail Satan!
But yeah, it was a nice mixture, and I mean, I thought Sarah Paulson did a fantastic job at her directorial debut, darling. So I hope that she keeps on doing it. I mean, because she was great. I thought she was fantastic. She added a heart to this episode that, I don't know, it was heartwarming. It was very nice. You know, I thought I was incapable of human emotion, but Sarah, you did the job. You did it. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think. And if you like this video, bitch, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell to know when I'm making a video. Just saying, bitch. Just saying. But of course, don't forget to keep it right. Keep it tight. And I'll see you until next time, darlings. Bye.